to today's video. We're in episode 13 and today we'll be discussing Ruka and I'll be going over each of her performances and ranking her in certain criteria. I do apologize for not posting any Are You Next for a whole week, but I think I will be finalizing all the recordings for the rest of the episodes, so I think there's about 9 episodes for me to record left, which is not that bad. So we're making progress. Anyway, let me start talking. Don't get me wrong when I say that Ruka is much more talented than a handful of contestants in Are You Next. But I feel like I had high expectations for her, especially for being someone who's fixing to debut in the Seraphim, and I feel very let down, which is why I just ended up not liking her that much. She was in my original debut lineup, but then performances came out, and I was like, yeah, I have a top 10, and she's not in it. I'm not saying that she sucked, but compared to the other contestants, I see why she was eliminated, and I really thought she was going to win the whole show, because that's the vibe it was giving, but she didn't, and I was really surprised. Let's start with Dum Da Da Dum. Very flawless and clean dancers, but singing, not so much. She just didn't seem like she had a lot of support. She had not very clean vocals or good delivery. She seems very focused when performing, instead of being in the moment with a good stage presence. And I'm not saying that her focus face is bad. It's just something that I generally am not appealed to. And then Give and Taken, I think she did good. It's not that good. I feel like Jiwoo's group did a lot better than the 4 of them. And then Dream of You, she did stand out a lot with her dancing skills, and she does seem relatively confident on stage. And then My Bag, she had some life, I just feel like she doesn't have that extra charm that I love. She's kind of the same person in every performance. She was relatively consistent, but I feel like she was someone I could have seen have growth throughout the performances. So now, talent. I think I would say a 7 out of 10, because there was a lot of people who could sing and dance relatively well. There were aces, or there was just people who was very good in their prominent section, like Aroha. It was very noticeable that she had great dance skills. And I think Ruka is a good dancer, but she seemed kind of bland to me. I wasn't a fan of her vocals either, and they just weren't appealing to me and strong. Her versatility, like I say, for a lot of people, she looked fine in different concepts, and I don't think stage presence was really explored. Or maybe she's got different stage presence archetypes, and her type of stage presence isn't the one that I usually like say Youngso or Chanel. But I just say 7 out of 10 because it just kind of seemed bland. Maybe like Espa's. Like I said, different archetypes. She might have been more subtle. I don't know. Overall performance, 7 out of 10. She was just kind of mid in my opinion. She didn't have a wow factor. And like I said, I had a really high expectations for her, and she didn't meet. For someone who was really close to debuting with the Seraphim, I just thought she would be more talented, you know what I mean? Anyways, moving on. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Next episode is episode 14. Not quite sure who it is. I'm going to have to check. But anyways, thank you guys so much for supporting, and I'll see you next time. Mwah!